Thank you very much, Dash. Yep, I'm here with Kobe to talk about a really impressive win by Team Impulse overall. The laning phase still did go well for TSM. A couple of good early moves by those guys, but Impulse really came back throughout the entire mid-game. A lot of great stand-up performances from kind of all the players in that roster.
Yeah, it was an impressive mid-game performance. They won several consecutive team fights in the mid lane. So let's pull up one of these team fights. This is actually the second team fight that they win in the mid lane. The first one was due to Turtle getting hit with a binding, not blowing his flash. This is the second one, though, and this is actually down to TSM shot calling because they opt to go with the split push Aurelia down in the bottom, you can see. Now, the only problem when teams are split pushing with their top laner with teleport is that the top laner is usually the main tank. You want them there at the beginning of the team fights. That's the front line. So it's up to the rest of the team, the four-man squad in mid here, to disengage. However, they're not respecting the Kassadin very long range slow that he can add with the Rift Walk and the Leona follow-up. So let's play this replay out there, and we can see Xiao is going to jump on this four-man squad because they see Aurelia bottom, and they know if they can blow up Lustboy before the teleport completes, then they can easily win the team fight. Annie doesn't get off any of her bursts. She's very squishy. And from that point on, the team solo mid, their entire battle plan just crumbles because they don't have the initiation and they didn't have their tank there at the very beginning. You really have to respect the long range engage that you get with the gap closer from Kassadin and the long range stun from Leona.
And it kind of continues to show us sort of TSM trying to learn new styles. Aurelia for Dyrus, not a super common pick for him. And so when he's TPing in and he's flanking, instead of TPing in and being part of the front line, locking down the engage, keeping Wild Turtle alive, you're seeing the differences by how the dive is doing. So for example, Xiao is set up for success the entire time. He's getting a black shield on, he's jumping on top of Wild Turtle, igniting him, someone else falling up like with a Graveshold or something, and the backline drops. One of my favorite fights, Xiao goes in, kills Wild Turtle, Zhonya's and TSM like waits around him, and they're like, all right, we're gonna get you, and then he Rift walks away and then nothing happens. Meanwhile, Dyrus like hitting the backline and dying. And so Xiao went massive this game. He like almost single-handedly killed the backline. He got out of lane finally. He survived Bjergsen in the one-on-one, and he gets to excel. Kind of what we saw him do the entirety of last split, why he got the MVP. He finally gets a good game for himself. And TSM, they're not able to react or sort of play that same style where like Dyrus is the backline guy, but he's not getting anything done.
Yeah, I think the change in style of having, Lustboy on an offensive support and engaged support rather than a disengaged support. If he was on that Janna that he's been playing every single game, they could have easily disengaged in the mid lane. But they didn't make the adjustment in their play style, picking up Annie. Yeah.
So overall, some very good games overall by Team Impulse. They're going to actually improve to 6-6, which puts them in the running for that 5th place tie. Now, guys, we've crossed the halfway point of our games for the day. When we return, we're going to see if Team Liquid can upset another one of our leaders, and they're going to be taking on Counter Logic Gaming, who have a chance to tie for first if they win here. Don't go anywhere.
Dyrus with the house on fire. Look at that in the crowd.
Oh my god.
Turtle, the rest of the team, they're going to follow through. A nice block by Adrian to be the human shield, but it was only for so long.
Help me. Yeah. Quirky. Nice. Anything inside? Okay, nice.
He goes down. Kassadin and Xiao is on the ground as well. They're going to be able to pick up a kill on Impact. Adrian only offering the crowd control utility here. Wild Turtle could go down, and he gets ignited immediately. How does he keep going down first? Team Impulse takes down Team Solo Mid.